Hi, everyone. It's 9:30, Wednesday, March 12th. Nitra's here. Two ends. Um, I almost forgot I was streaming tonight. I almost forgot it was Wednesday. Um, you know what? I'll just wait till my chat mod is here, indicating that I can start talking. Otherwise, I'll start rambling and no one will know what I'm talking about. There we go. Hi, Anthony. Um, there's a Tomb Raider sale going on Dead by Daylight right now. Here. 20% off Lara Croft. Hi, Monica. Welcome to tonight's stream. I almost forgot I was streaming tonight. But yeah, there's a Tomb Raider sale. 20% off Lara Croft. 20% off all Lara Croft outfits. Sale ends on the 26th, which looks like next Wednesday. So you have 2 weeks to buy this stuff, I guess. Anyways, so let me just set up. We're doing the usual now that the 2v8 Resident Evil event is over after like a month. Um, we're going back to my personal perk challenge that I am trying to complete so I can get rid of my stream schedule forever. Anyways, tonight's perk, according to my main Ada, who is Prestige 100. But you guys can't see that. If I move my video capture and I pretend to look up, she is prestiged 100. That's my girl Ada. This year our goal is Leon. Um, our goal is Leon, and Leon is currently prestige 54, so he's halfway there. And I think with this summer's Dead by Daylight anniversary event, I think I can boost him up a little bit more. I have enough blood points to like start boosting Leon. Anyways, Ada's my main, so I have a majority, almost all the perks on her. The only perks I don't have are the newest characters, because money. Anyways, tonight's perk is Solidarity, which is a Jane Romero perk. So let's go over to our thick girl, Jane. There she is. Okay, that's not tonight's perk. Where is tonight's perk? Solidarity. Cool. Sharing painful experiences has the power to heal. While injured, healing a survivor without using a medkit also heals you at a 70% conversion. Well, isn't that first line real? Because I think we're all here sharing our painful experiences. Monica, Prestige 100 means that you leveled up that character. Like, you maxed out that character. Um, is this already a 2-3? What? Okay. So like, so if you look at this blood web, let me use Leon as an example. Very brief. So Leon is Prestige 54. So you go on the blood web. If you can see up here, says level 1. You can't see the prestige levels, so let me move my camera once again. So you see it's 54 and 11, and then if I move up the blood web, I go to level 12, and once you hit level 50, he prestiges to 55. So 100, it's just like an indicator that that you invest a lot of time into this character, and then you have all these crazy items like 141 stuff, and then offerings are in the hundreds because you just hoarded them like a dragon. But yeah, it just means that I invested a lot of time into Ada, and it's also a flex. So yeah. Anthony says Ada is the most powerful person in the game now, and I agree. I agree. Leon said 54, so he's only half his power. I'm gonna change the skin. I miss Puppy Leon. There we go. That's our boy. But we're not playing as Puppy Leon tonight. We're playing as Jane. So let me go back to her. and let's share our painful experiences. I don't even know what that I don't like that my fatal flaw is that I read things. I read things and I don't comprehend what I'm reading. Like I will say the words. I know what words are, but I don't understand what I'm saying. And that's how the plot of mouthwashing just went over my head. So yeah. Um let me reread this in my head. Um oh, if I heal my teammate, I also and I, if okay, if I am injured and my teammate is injured, if I heal my teammate, that helps heal me too at a 70% conversion rate. So let's say so I'm hurt, my teammate's hurt. If I heal my teammate to like max health, then I am already healed at a 70% rate. I think that's what this perk. It sounds simple. It also sounds very useful because, you do have to heal your teammates, right? And I this perk sounds promising because if I heal my teammate, that saves time for them to heal me because I'm already healed at 70% after healing them. Yeah, yeah, okay, so I'm not going crazy. So we are just looking for a match, which is gonna take forever because everyone's gone. Now that 2v8 is gone. So, um, yeah. At least it gives me time to talk about my day. Just let me just set up my notes here. See, the thing about my notes, when I take notes of my perk challenge, like I tried making daily posts on Twitter. I'm on Twitter. I tried making daily posts on Twitter, just announcements, and then I quit Twitter and I just tried to post it on my Instagram. But then I got rid of my Instagram too, because streaming is less of a career and more of a hobby at this point. I enjoy it somewhat. Instead, I feel more obligated to stream just to finish my perk challenge. And I knew this would happen in the first place. So, when I first started streaming, especially Dead by Daylight, I knew I wanted to primarily be a Dead by Daylight streamer because this is the game I play the most. I have like 2,200 hours in this game because this game makes me feel wanted. Anyways, um, I knew that if I just streamed Dead by Daylight games every time, I would get very bored. Either I would get bored or my viewers would get bored. So I gave myself a goal. I gave myself a task to complete, and that was the personal perk challenge. Oh, only one perk. Which I equip only one perk, and I play 5 matches, and I see how many times I can survive. Um, and I knew it was gonna. That was a very ambitious goal because there's like over 200 survivor perks now, and it doesn't help that each year Dead by Daylight releases like three or four new characters. So we're looking at, and each character has their own 3 unique perks. So if we're looking at 3 to 4 survivors, we're looking at 9 to 12 new perks added each year. Fuck me. So yeah. But it gave me purpose. It gave me something. It made my streams interesting. It gave my streams more purpose. So I'm not just playing a Dead by Daylight game. I am trying out a perk, of like running my experiment pretty much. I used to play the perk like back then. Back then, I would play for 2 hours. And I would use that perk for the entire 2 hours. I would play as many games as I could before the 2 hours was up. But that was so excessive, and I got so burnt out because some perks sucked. Some perks were horrible, and I didn't want to use that perk for my 2 hours of playing Dead by Daylight. So instead, I just limited it to 5 games. So it's sort of like a controlled area, and yeah, that's where we are now. I'm glad I went to 5 games too. And then also back then, when I really stuck to the 2 hour streams, I streamed like before last May. I would stream from 10 to midnight. That was my time frame. And then last May, because of work, I was hit with this extreme fatigue that I did not seem to recover from. And so, 2 hours. How the fuck did Steve get downed already? Anyways, um, once I finished my 5 games, I just called it a night. Whether those 5 games took 1 hour, or an hour and a half, or whatever, I would just call it a night. Sometimes I would even rush the games. Like if a perk sucked, and I think that's why I count games where the game ends quickly, is so I can just call it a night even quicker. And I can go to bed, or I can do what I want, like watch a show or movie, or just play video games without the pressure of being punched. You know. Um, so yeah, it's just crazy to me that this is my 4th time, or where did I get 4? This is my 2nd year of stream. Oh, it's Billy. That's how Steve went down really fast. But I also think Billy's fucking around. Is he a milkman? Hello? Oh my gosh! He's not fucking around. Mailman? Milkman? What does he say? What does this code say? Fable Acres. Dairy. Okay, milk. I don't know why they made him a milkman, but okay. It felt like 4 years to me. Probably. Hell no. I think I'm just thinking about my job in general. This is my 4th year working at my job. I'm trying to get out. I feel like a senior. I feel like a senior student trying to graduate. I'm going to work on a gen. I'm going to be useful. Fuck. This Billy is good, but he's also tunneling. It's like there were literally... Oh my gosh, Steve? Steve, no way! No way, Steve! Oh my gosh! It's Flashbang Steve! Oh my gosh. Flashbang Steve, that's who I wanted to be. Flashbang Steve is who I wanted to be, but instead I became a Leon. Anyways. Wow. That lit up my life. Time goes by so fast, I believe. Yeah. How was 2019 6 years ago? I don't want to think about the fact that I graduated college 6 years ago and I have not completed a novel. Embarrassing. Shameful. Oh my gosh, Steve. Oh my gosh. That was the Steve I wanted. But instead I became Leon. Which isn't really a loss. It just shows that sometimes you go for things in life and life has other plans. And sometimes those other plans are better than what you initially did, you know? Because aren't we glad that I got into Resident I am literally wearing a Barbie sweatshirt. That's my new stream uniform. I got you, Steve, because you got me first. Anthony says he's been in security for 4 years now, too. So technically, Anthony's about to graduate. Or Anthony's supposed to graduate. How's my job hunting going? I mean, so I applied to be an educational transcriber in the school district. And the fact that it's in the school district means I pretty much get to keep my benefits because I would still be a district employee. The thing is, an educational transcriber is someone who types captions for hearing impaired students. Which sounds great because, first of all, I love transcriptions work. That's what I did for freelance back in the day, back in fresh out of college. I was a freelancer. I loved writing captions because it didn't really require a lot of hard work on my end. Like just listening to what people say and typing out what they're saying is very easy for me. And that's my ideal job. Oh my gosh, we won. And guess what? Even though I didn't go out the gate, the fact that the killer quit, that automatically is a win. But yeah, anyways, I applied to be a transcriber and I took a test and I passed the test. So now I'm just waiting um, to be reached out by a school who wants me or needs me. Yeah. So technically I have something on the table because I did qualify for the job. It's just a matter of being assigned to a location. How many more times do I have to play as Jane? Because I go down the list alphabetically of perks, and so the fact that we're in solidarity means we're now in S. So let's see, head on, PQRS. Okay, this is my last time playing as Jane. That's cool. That means I get to use all the good stuff. If there's any good stuff. The envelopes. Why not? What do I have here? I'll use this. Because I don't really play as these characters. My mains are Leon and Ada. And if I had to choose a non-licensed survivor, it would be Yui. Yui is this character right here. I think she's pretty cool. Oh, that's Mikasa. But that's Yui's Mikasa. This is my skin. Or my favorite cosmetic on her. That's Yui. But then we're playing as Jane for tonight. I think just because it's my stream, so I can do whatever I want. I think for the 5th game, I'll play 3 games as Jane. Game number 4, I'll play as Leon, and game number 5, I'll end with Aiden. Because I have, as long as I have this perk, you know, I guess I just wanted to like sort of spend time with characters I don't really play as. But yeah, I passed. And here's the scary thing: it was during a stressful week, Monica. I think you were there. Okay, it was. I recall this week because I remember telling my therapist it was the worst week of my life, but I know I'll be fine. I just wanted to be dramatic about it first because I never had a week that personally sucked so much before. It was the last week of February, and the week started when I told my girl crush that I had a crush on her, and she didn't return my feelings, which I sort of expected, but it still sucked. You know, it still hurt. And I had to allow myself to feel that hurt and acknowledge that my feelings were hurt, even if I expected it, because that disappointment is only human, you know, and my feelings are valid. So that was like the first instance of that week. The second is I went to urgent care on Thursday or Tuesday because I remember it was a week where my voice was still not back and I had an archery competition the next day. So I was just hoping to get checked out by a doctor, make sure I'm all good, get any required medicine that I would need, so I would feel okay the next day. But then Major, since I'm only a volunteer archery coach for the JROTC program, the Major canceled practice that day I went to urgent care, and she didn't allow me to go to comp because she wanted me to stay home and rest. Even when I went to the doctor said I was fine. It was just my voice sounding iffy, but health wise, everything else looked good. But the fact that I just missed out on another one of my archery kids' competitions made me feel very sad. I mean, they won. They still won. And I'm so proud of them. But it just sucked being sick and missing out on their comp. And then when I took that test, the transcriber test, on my school laptop. So this is a laptop issued to me by the school district, and it had a webcam and a mic. Like, it was an online test, and we did the like the system settings. We checked the system settings, made sure everything was running smoothly, and everything was running smoothly. My camera's on, mic was on. They said I was all good. But when I took the test and they asked me to record myself saying my name and presenting my ID, the camera said that there was an issue and I had my camera and mic blocked, even though that wasn't the case because I unblocked it before starting the test, and for some reason it didn't register. So I panicked and I was stressing out taking the rest of the test. And the thing about the transcriber test, it just literally asked me the definitions of certain words that are spelled similarly, or definitions of words that aren't used very commonly, grammar, punctuation, just basic English questions, which I rocked because I was an English major. So, yeah. But I was stressed out. I was so stressed out about the whole video recording thing. And I was like, you know what? I'll just hope that this won't disqualify me. And the thing is, I tried to contact the help desk. But the thing is, the help desk closed at 5 o'clock, which was when I got home from work to take the test. Or, I volunteered, available until 5. But, I just realized I'm playing against the nurse. But yeah, I started taking the test at 5 o'clock, and that's when the help desk closed, so I did not get the help I needed. And so I emailed the lady who sent me the link, and she said, and then she replied the next morning, which sort of made me feel better. She said that the recording won't disqualify me. Sorry, I'm transferring. And I hate this map because I don't know where I'm. Well, Ada, that's what I get for not being. But yeah, I passed. I passed the test. Either way, the lady said that the recording doesn't have an effect on my actual scores, and I mean, I also emailed the help desk, even though they closed at 5. I emailed them, knowing I would get a response the next day, and I told them the situation. They actually responded at 8 p.m. And then I forwarded that email to the lady, the HR lady, to show her that I did try to reach out to the help desk. This is what happened, all that stuff. She reassured me that the video recording didn't have an impact on the score, and I passed with a 75%, which was enough for me to move on to the next steps. And she said I have to wait a few weeks for those next steps, and I'm like, okay. So yeah, technically, hopefully, I am qualified for a new job. It's just now a matter of being assigned to a location. So there's that. Oh, right, the chat was going on while I was rambling. Yes, my archery kids are my kids, but the major is technically the instructor, the teacher in charge of them. I'm just a volunteer, so it's a very complicated relationship. Um, I joke with my kids that I am the Snape to Major's Dumbledore because these kids, because Major is the primary instructor for the JROTC program, and there's supposed to be a secondary instructor, you know. And every year since I started working at school, they have gone through a different secondary instructor every year. And it reminded me of the Defense Against the Dark Arts professors in Harry Potter. It's because of how often it kept changing. And I just felt like Snape because it's like, I could be a secondary instructor, but I'm supposed to be a retired Air Force veteran, with at least 10 years in the Air Force minimum. So I was not qualified at all. Lady, don't teabag me. Is this a bot? This bot acts so much like a survivor. It's like, okay, maybe I can see how solidarity works. I will heal her, and I will be healed. No. Oh my gosh. Anyways. So yeah, but turns out that Major and our secondary instructor, senior, are both retiring this year. So the more I want to get out and jump ship because I don't want to be at the school next year when they are not there. And I told my kids, my archery kids already, this is my last year coaching, but to not see me as a teacher, but to instead see me as a senior student, where I will, where like not to see me as a teacher but to see me as a senior student, so when I graduate they're able to let me go. And it's like it'll be an easier pill to swallow for all of us, so yeah, of course I nailed that test. Oh shit. Where am I? Well, I'm gonna run into her. Anyways, what was I? That scared me. Oh yeah, the test. Yeah, grammar, spelling, punctuation, definition of words, easy. I think I got 75% because I was stressed out and worried. But yeah. But yeah, that's where I am, I guess. This bot can keep working because now it's just me and the bot left. So I'm just gonna let the nurse take the bot because the bot has no feelings. Gosh. Now I need to find a locker so I can hide. Oh no, she's fuck. She was so lucky. Either that or I'm so good. She didn't care about the bot. Why didn't Jane scream? Anyways, I feel like my teammates just like threw away this game because no one was trying. Like that Fang like left, and then Ada tried to jump off Hook, but she just killed her faster. So that's the Dead by Daylight experience. I didn't get to use my perk once. in the 2 times I've played so far. So, yeah, they should add some Lord of the Rings characters in here. Maybe, Anthony, maybe. So far, they're adding anime characters. For those who are keeping up with Dead by Daylight, the next killer is gonna be someone from Tokyo Ghoul. I do not I do not watch anime, so I have no idea. I have no idea. Anyways, I'm gonna put up an ad. I'm tired of talking. 1 minute 30. See y'all later. But then again, if you're part of the Leon Sub Kennedy Club, I guess you're still here. So, cheers. See you guys. A lot of people want Sam and Dean from Supernatural. I think they're the most requested characters. I think it's just a matter of licensing. Because I bet they're very expensive to use the likeness of Sam and Dean's actors. I mean, they're already removing Pinhead from Dead by Daylight because I think the license is expiring. Same thing with Stranger Things. That's why Stranger Things left in the first place. The license for it expired. There's a reason why Laurie Strode doesn't look like Jamie Lee Curtis because she didn't give the rights for them to use her likeness, so they had to make her look like someone else. So, yeah. Sam could look like older Leon. I guess so. I feel like they're also very expensive because not only are you using like their likeness, but I would assume Dead by Daylight would want to use their voices as well since they're adding voice lines to these characters. I should have been looking for a match. Oh my gosh. Hi, whoever's back from the ad break. All this time I was not looking for a match, so whoops. How far am I on the rift? Page 7 is crazy. The rift technically ends at 9. Like you pay back the rift auric cells by page 9. Page 7, right? And then you get page 10, and then like you get the cosmetics in different colors, I guess. Oh shit. That actually doesn't look that bad. Okay. I don't know what's going on here, but okay. Then if you don't have a life and you keep playing Dead by Daylight, then you just get rewarded with a fuck ton of blood points. Well, I think once I have reached page 26 because I was a complete loser. Yeah, I'm currently on page 7. Look, yes, are these fluffy? Okay, never mind. Anyways. Oh, so. Ooh, I have not played as the knight yet, but my soul is calling out to that. I feel like I would be a great knight main. Anyways, let's see what's the chat up to. Anthony's asking if this is my third game. I am currently looking for my third game. Yes. This will be my last time playing as Jane. Game number 4, I'm playing as Leon. Game number 5, I'm playing as Ada. Another ad. Yeah, play another. No, Twitch actually blocks ads, so I can't play them so close to each other, which makes sense. Ads are annoying. Those were crazy pants. I don't know which one we were looking at. They're all these cosmetics are always weird. Oh, I like that. The Year of the Snake. Do I have? No, I don't have it on this page. But yeah, these are some crazy ass cosmetics. Sort of cool, I guess. Everyone's looking kinky in a dark way. Ooh! Oh, it's so cute. Wow, that cannot be comfortable, but okay. Oh, I found a match. Okay. um, Sabrina's fuzzy pink handcuffs. Leon! Oh my gosh. Cool. What do I have on? Yeah, yellow and purple. I'm sorry, that could mean anything. It. The thing is, like the cosmetics, if it's not for my favorite survivor, I don't really care. But I paid for the rift. I think there was a cosmetic I really liked. I can't see it right now. But there was something I really wanted, and that's why I got it. Actually, do I have this one unlocked? I'm not sure. Could be the first one. I don't know. I'm rambling now. I don't remember. I just looked at the rift, but I wasn't paying attention to something. So. They were the ones I was saying were crazy. Yeah. Um, you're probably right. You're probably right. I don't know what we're referring to. I know we just looked at the cosmetics, but it just left my mind immediately because it just blurred together with everything else. This is my third game, and I have not used my perk once. In the first game, the killer quit. Second game, my teammates basically quit. This is my third game. Now that we're not in 2v8 anymore, like my chances of getting sent to the RPG map is like very slim without an offering. Um, but with Leon, I think as Leon, I'm gonna send this to the RPG. Oh my gosh, I almost got my hopes up. I thought this was the RPD map, but instead it's the Silent Hill. Which Silent Hill game is this from? Midwich Elementary. I doubt this is the one with James. I skip traumas because I'm already distracted by other trauma going on in my life. Part 2? Really? So when you play Silent Hill Part 2, you are in this place. Part 1. I believe Monica. Because I don't see enough memes of James in an elementary school. I mean, he's looking for his wife. Why would he be in an elementary school? When this map came out, it was with Cheryl and Pyramid. Oh my gosh, Leon. I'm sorry, I just thought I saw someone in that corner and Leon was like looking at me because he thought I was judging. Why are people and why people are screaming and I see Anthony with the Leon he has. 1 and 3, so not 2 at all. Thanks a lot, Anthony. I am going to cleanse all these tokens because I don't want any chances. Fuck. Yo, let me heal you. Solidarity isn't working because I have to be injured. If I'm in full health, then. But then I want to believe. I want to believe it's a useful perk. It's just I'm not reaching a situation where I would feel. See, I walked, so I didn't leave scratch marks, and the killer saw my other team. I'm so smart. Oh, I think she jumped down first level. So today, my cousin David and I went to a Lord of the Rings themed tea party, and I wore a Legolas hoodie, and I just knew my fifth grade self would have loved that Legolas hoodie because I remember in fifth grade I was homesick with the flu, and when I'm sick, I like watching scary stuff, and I remembered Lord of the Rings scared me because of the Balrog. Jump down, she'll chase me, and someone can definitely finish me. Someone finish my gen. Thank you. The killer doesn't know how to prioritize, and Leon is just. Anyways. Let me answer this question. Would I rather watch Shrek 5 or Spider-Man 4? Spider-Man 4. Well, no, you. Anyways. Yeah, I remember in 5th grade I was in the mood to watch something scary, and I remembered watching Lord of the Rings as a very, very Balrogs. Freak the fuck out of me. And so 5th grade I decided to watch it again. And it wasn't actually that scary. I mean, as a 5th grader. And I was hyper fixated on Orlando Bloom as a Pirates of the Caribbean. So the fact that he was Legolas in Lord of the Rings, I was intrigued. And I got obsessed with Legolas. And I learned Elvish. And I wanted to learn archery. And yeah. And yeah. And so today, I mean, I bought a Legolas hoodie from her universe. And I used my brother's old gold gel hair wax to color my part of my hair blonde. Oh shit, that scared me. I knew her terror radius was off. This killer isn't using frenzy. That's interesting. Oh shit, I have a team. Wait, I have a chance to use solidarity. Oh, no wonder I can't hear the killer's terror radius. I have the hex perk. Oh shit, Leon! Oh. Well, so much for solidarity. This is the one totem I tried to cleanse earlier. Now it's here biting me in the ass. Killer's gonna pop up. See? See? Yeah. The Hex Plaything, which is the Hex perk that I tried cleansing, means that I do not hear the killer's care radius unless I'm being chased. So the fact that she walked up to me and I wasn't running meant that the chase didn't activate, therefore I didn't hear care radius. But therefore she's quiet and sleeping on me. So, yeah. But then she's chasing someone else, so hopefully I can cleanse my totem. In peace, bitch! Move! I'm gonna heal. Oh. Wait, my chat? Like, Anthony and Monica are talking so much that the chat went up, and I did not catch up in time. That's crazy. Let me use my app. What's the chat up to? Let's see. Anthony says the first time I watched Lord of the Rings and Hobbit movies, he was 17. Now he's 26, watching them for the second time. I remember when I was in 5th grade, I would watch these movies on repeat so much to memorize Legolas's lines. I'm undiagnosed with something. The fact that I would rewatch movies over and over again until I memorized the lines in my book. I mean, that's still ongoing today. Maybe not for movies, but I memorize these lines. I memorized Ada's lines. Let's see. Monica said she only saw them once in middle school, hasn't watched them again, but she'll probably like them better now. I mean, a lot of the men are good looking in that movie. It's just the only downside is that a lot of them have aged by now. I need to work on a journal while I read the chat. There is one more totem. There's another hex totem. Anthony says he likes them better second watch. Monica says she'll have to do that again at some point. Anthony says he still has to watch Return of the King, but he'll probably watch it tonight. It's 4 hours and 30 minutes because he is watching the extended edition. Monica says that requires an intermission. Yeah. And Anthony says his top 4 characters are Frodo, Sam, Gandalf, and Aragorn. And he says top 4, not top 3, because he has 4 characters to give. Because when Anthony wants to give his own opinion, he'll try to ask you an equal opinion. Like, he'll ask me, what are my top 4 favorite Resident Evil male characters, even though I only really have one. But Anthony's fully prepared with his top 4 favorite male Resident Evil characters. Monica agrees with Anthony's choices. My top 4 characters, if I had to give them, are Legolas and Sam. Now I'll know who my next 2 are. Anthony says the extended edition's longer than the Justice League Snyder Cut. I mean, Anthony, have you read the Lord of the Rings books? Monica said she only watched that one too, and her boy Henry Cavill's in it, so she has a lot more reason. And Anthony says that was Kayla. Kayla's his older sister. She literally put on Harry Potter a million times, and Anthony got burnt out of Harry Potter for a long time. Then he says Henry Cavill with a fire emoji. I've caught up. That was game number 3. I tried. I don't know. I don't know why these games are just not letting me get anything done. But maybe we'll have some luck with Leon. Solidarity. Sharing painful experiences has the power to heal, which I think is exactly what's going on. We're going to the RPD map. I have 22 of those options, and since I am trying to prestige Leon, let's spend some blood points. Monica says she needs to rewatch Harry Potter 2 at some point, and Henry Cavill is fire indeed. I mean, why rewatch Harry Potter when there's a reboot happening very soon? I have a feeling it's gonna flop, because that's what happens. People are still way too attached to Daniel Radcliffe. Like, why would you... Daniel Radcliffe is the face of Harry Potter in Universal Studios. Why would you want to replace him so quickly? Like, when people say Percy Jackson, I still think of Logan, not that blonde kid that looks like the water polo team in my high school. I mean, it's fitting that Percy Jackson looks like a water polo kid, but that's also very convenient and coincidental. But yeah, the current Harry Potter movies you already have are fine the way it is. It will come out in 2 years, and I don't think there'll be an interest for it. Because you have to cast these kids at a very young age and produce a movie every year. Otherwise, you're gonna be like 30 years old by the time the last Harry Potter movie is released. Because I hate this system where I'm waiting 2 years on a show. And then there's the threat of them being canceled. Monica says, I think some of it is money, some of it's cast, it's all gone against J.K. Rowling and can't be controlled by her. Yeah, that. But I also think that's why the Harry Potter movies are gonna flop, because so many people are turning on J.K. Rowling. But yeah, like Stranger Things. Season 4 came out 2022. That was the year Anthony and I met. Now it's 2025. Anthony and I are broken. That's crazy. Stranger Things season 5 later this year. Yeah, I heard it's coming out like November. They're aiming for October, November release, and that's insane. Took 10 years for them to finish 5 seasons. Yeah, and Millie Bobby Brown is married. She could have kept her mouth shut and made so much money. Sometimes rich people think they get an excuse for saying wild shit. I mean, just look at our government right now. Like, people, those guys are just saying and doing whatever they want, and they're getting. So, I think she has made enough money where she's comfortable with the things she's saying. So, but we're too poor to have problematic opinions. So, yeah. So here I am playing Dead by Daylight. I do not have a rating for Solidarity yet because I played 3 games. I have not used it. Even though I should have been using it. The fact that, you get healed 70% after healing your teammate full health. Like, that sounds like it should happen a lot more often. But, the thing about Dead by Daylight is when you equip a perk, you're going to be placed in a situation where you won't need that perk. And then this game gaslights you. It turns into a toxic relationship. How did I get sent to this map when I put in an RPD map? Oh, wait. Oh my gosh, the killer rejected my map. I am so mad. Oh my gosh. I wasted an RPD map on there. Those things are sacred. And this killer just wasted it. Honestly, I don't know what you mean by 2 to 3. What are we referring to? You said it earlier, and I was like, okay, I don't know what that means, but okay. But now I'm seeing. Now I have to win? No, I don't care about winning. Where's my map? I'm not home. This isn't my home. I hate this cornfield. I hate how bright it is. Oh, the writing of the perk. Okay. This. I mean, in theory, the perk sounds great, but this is my 4th game, and I haven't used it at least once. And that kinda sucks. But yes, Anthony, this is my 4th game. It is 10:26. So I have been streaming for almost an hour. And Anthony's quoting Hux when he's like, I don't care about the win, just Kylo Ren to lose. For me, it's like, I don't care what the next Star Wars project is, I just need Ben Solo back. I fucking hate that guy. He was creepy in the previews, but I feel like they could have made him a lot worse. Never mind, he's already horrible. But I feel like they could have made him run a lot more discreet. Monica says, in theory, it sounds good, but I knew you would lose. Yeah, just my luck, right? Anthony says they should bring back Luke, and here I am with the problematic opinion that I think this boy won't let me use my perk. I think they overused Luke. This is my problematic opinion. I'm tired of Luke. I think, or what I think I hate most is the fact that they created the sequel trilogy, they created the sequel characters, and abandoned. Like, Kylo Ren merch is basically non-existent, and I hate it. And that's part of the reason why I hate Baby Yoda, is because Baby Yoda, like Mandalorian, came out, I think 1 year? Or 1 month after Rise of Skywalker. Rise of Skywalker came out 2019. And I remember The Mandalorian being huge in 2020. But yeah, once Baby Yoda came out, all the Star Wars merchandise was Baby Yoda. Like, I would try to find, back in 2020, I would try to find Star Wars merchandise, Hot Topic, Disney Store. Everything was Baby Yoda. And I could barely find anything Kylo Ren. And I was so mad. I was like, you created this character, killed him for no fucking reason, and then replaced him. And I will remain bitter about it until they bring him back. The way they're bringing back all these other characters and actors because the prequel lovers can't stop being a bag of dicks. I make about a lot of things. I want to go back to my gen, but my teammate won't leave the area. Oh my gosh. Anthony says we're getting that Ray movie still. I don't think, just like the Harry Potter reboot, I don't think a lot of people would care about Ray. Because I feel like the kids who grew up with the sequels aren't really adults who would be rooting for her just yet. Maybe it was a national treasure. Whatever. Okay, I guess all my teammates are beasts. I'm gonna prioritize this job. Anthony's trying to say that Ben Solo died sacrificing himself for Rey. That's a good reason. That's a dumbass reason. What do you mean life force? Rey won, then she passed out. All the Jedi's with her, my ass. They abandoned her. You're like, Rey, we're with you. And then she died. Yeah. And Anthony says he might rewatch Rebels and Ahsoka because he's a big Rebels fan. You do. I haven't watched Rebels yet. And Anthony says if I died, I would want it to be sacrificing myself. That's a good way to go out. I still believe I'm gonna die in a car crash. And then Leon again. Wow, I finally won. And I didn't even use my perk. Good job, Leon. I mean, just as an experienced Dead by Daylight player, I know this perk is not useless. But the fact that, because like, when you're wounded and your teammate is wounded, you're gonna heal each other. But this game isn't giving me the opportunity to do that. I'm putting up an ad. I need to like de-stress. See y'all in like a minute 30. Oh my gosh. Anthony says there's a homeless guy walking towards him. It's like a horror movie. Anthony, in the horror movie, you're equipped with a flashlight. Blind him. Monica says, hope he's not a zombie. Well, it's funny you say that because Anthony and I consider all the crackheads at his work zombies because all they do is like wander around and act like NPCs. But instead of brains, they're asking for trains because Anthony's a security guard at a transit center. Um, so I overhear lots of people asking about the train, the bus, the Uber, whatever. So well, the minute 30 ad is over, and we're still looking for a match. Where am I on that rip? Hold on, wait. I wanna look at the pants that Monica was looking at. What do you mean my story, Anthony? Oh wait. Oh gosh. Is this the one? Honestly, I remember coming across this guy, but I was focused on his top. The crop top. Not the pants. I think the pants is part of his default cosmetic. Um yeah, Aaron Ware, Anthony, yes. Um Anthony's just exposing me right now. I came up with a character named Aaron Ware based off an OC I had as a kid. Not really a kid, but when I was in ninth grade. Um, yeah, I've had Aaron Ware for like a week, and I've been so obsessed with his backstory. But what sucks is that only 3 people know he exists. I'm sorry, Monica. So thanks a lot, Anthony, for not keeping your mouth shut. Monica, in my defense, Aaron Ware's face claim is Andy Black. So with all the Black Veiled Brides music and Andy Black music I've been playing on repeat for the past month, um, yeah, yeah, I gave him the most tragic backstory ever. So sad. Well, I did tell Anthony to just ask someone fucking. Someone's fucking with me. They put in the offering to like get rid of my map offering. So, but yeah, um, Aaron Ware, I roleplay him with my other roleplay partner, Cloudy, who lives in Florida. Oh my gosh, I've sent my least favorite map. I'm trying to go to the RPD map and everyone's just saying no to me. And it's the nurse again. I don't doubt if she's the nurse from the first or second game I've played. But at least this is my 5th game. After I lose this game, I can call it a night. Complete that survivor challenge, so at least I got that done for the night. I hear a gem on the other side of this wall. Now on this gem instead of if I don't use the perk once, does it get a 0? If I don't use the perk once, that's when I start pulling stuff out of my ass. And I'm like, no, I believe in the potential of this perk. I believe in the potential of this perk. Because I want to believe that, if I'm injured, my teammate is injured, and I heal them, I get healed 70%. I want to believe that is a good value. But the fact that I played 5 games and haven't used it once sort of reflects the probability of me ever needing it in majority of my games. So, in theory, I mean, I don't know. I feel like this has happened before, where I use. No, wait. It's happened before where I didn't use a perk once, and I called it completely useless, and I gave it a 1 out of 10. But also because, in theory, it did seem like a useless perk, whereas in this perk sounds useful. Oh. Because 1 out of 10 means completely useless. And I just know in my bones this is not a useless perk. Actually, 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10. Finally, jeez. Oh, that's why she wanted me to leave, because our teammates are being stupid. Oh. Wait, where's the second person? Where's the second person hook? I can't see. Oh, it's down here. What? Okay. I believe in its potential, but I haven't used it. Out of 5 games, which is crazy because the probability of me being injured, my teammate being injured, and us healing each other has to be like higher than what I've experienced. I haven't used it once, and this is my 3rd game. Why do all my teammates suck? Why do I suck? Because one is completely useless, in theory and in execution. Whereas this one, I believe. I mean, how well would this perk do in keeping me alive? Well, the fact that I've died twice, this might be my 3rd time, and could mean like doesn't really do a good job. Doesn't help me get me out of chases. I mean, if anything, it saves time for when I'm trying to take care of a teammate. But then if these teammates suck, then healing them is just easy. Shit. Yeah, I blame all these people. Or maybe there's no one to blame for myself. It's fine. I still playing this game. What's my favorite perk ever in this game? Um, Deliverance. Even though I gave it a low rating, Deliverance is when um, you unhook someone first, and then it gives you the ability to unhook yourself. And I like that perk because just personally, it frustrates me when I would get so far in the game and then I die on the first hook. Oh my gosh. Do I finally get to use this perk? I'm wounded. She's wounded. I'm healing her. Oh my gosh. 4 out of 10. Saved us some time. Because if I didn't have that perk equipped, the nurse would be there. And I would not be fully healed. You know what? 5 out of 10. I feel like that's a very neutral rating because I don't believe this perk is useless. I believe this perk is a time saver. I used it once. I used it once. And we saw in that situation, my teammate had enough time to fully heal where the nurse got to us. Because if I didn't get this, if I didn't have this perk equipped, the nurse would have reached us, and I would still be wounded right now. I feel like okay. Anthony says he likes the perk where it makes you run fast for 5 seconds. Actually, it's 3 seconds. You just think it's 5 seconds. And I have terrible teammates because that's Dead by Daylight. No. Oh my gosh. My heart was beating. Oh my gosh. Okay, 5 out of 10 perk. 5 out of 10 perk. Oh my gosh. My heart was pounding. I hated that. My teammates sucked, but I've proved myself the Alpha Ada. Yay, next level. Hide within the killer's terror radius without being caught for a total of 30 seconds. Well, I wish I had this. I wish I had this challenge in the game I just played. Cause holy shit. Anyways, that was 5 games. Everything hurts. That was too intense. That was too intense for me, but I won. 5 out of 10. The chances of you using this. I mean, I believe in its potential as an experienced Dead by Daylight player. I believe. But that also breaks my heart because I remember giving Deliverance a low rating because of the 5 games I played with that perk. Anyways, next perk is Soul Guard, which is a Cheryl perk from Silent Hill. So if you like Cheryl from Silent Hill, then be here Monday. It's Monday's date. That's 17th. 17th, yeah. And also I may or may not have had a date this weekend. because she hasn't gone back to me in 2 days. And you know what? That's fine. That's classic Ada. Anyways, I hope you all have a good weekend. Thank you for bearing with me this week. It's been a rough week. Sweet dreams.